Welcome to Q&A Friday. I'm your host, Stan The Annuity Man, America's annuity agent licensed in all 50 states. Today's question is a good one, and that is, why are some annuity guarantees going down when the Fed is raising rates? Here's the reason. It all comes down to capacity. Annuity companies, if they get enough money in, or if there's enough money flowing in, there's no incentive for them to raise the guarantees. Yes, they do look at the Fed. Yes, they do look at what they're doing and when they're going to raise interest rates, but it doesn't drive the train. You can't time it. You can't predict it. Please don't try. So right before this last Fed raise, I'm not going to put a date on it because I don't know when this is coming out. I think it's coming out pretty soon, but it's irrelevant. When they raise rates, it doesn't matter. It's not linear. Is there that the annuity industry is automatically going to raise their guarantees? If they have enough people in their life with cash refund tranche for your age, then they aren't going to increase the guarantees to attract more money. Same thing with if there's a MYGA. If there's a 5-year MYGA with a high percentage guarantee and they've gotten in enough money and they can't process all the paper applications that are coming in, they are not going to raise rates just because the Fed raises rates. If I do one thing this year is to teach people that. It's about capacity. It's not about the Fed. The Fed, you're watching too much CNBC. If it was that simple and that linear, life would be really good. Now, how do we combat that at theannuityman.com? I represent pretty much every single carrier out there. So some companies need to attract premium, so they're going to raise their contractual guarantees, and some do not. So the ones that do, will have those. The ones that do not, they'll go lower. But you can't time it, period. End of story. You know, think of when annuity companies raise their contractual guarantees like a junior high school dance. Boys on one side, girls on the other. We've all been there. And then we're waiting on two maniacs to dance. In the annuity industry, some companies are going to break out and raise their guarantees. Some will follow, some won't. Some will lower their guarantees. That's just the way it is, period. The bell doesn't ring at the top or the bottom, as you know. So if you find a contractual guarantee that makes sense for your specific situation, lock it in and don't time it. But that's the reason that when the Fed raises rates, some companies, some annuity carriers actually lower their contractual guarantees. They have hit capacity. And that's Q&A Friday. See you next week.